What's poppin' people, SSJAipom here with a revisited combo reference for Vegito. This character is an absolute powerhouse and one of my personal favorites to play. A couple of you guys requested a breakdown of Vegito before DLC Pack 4 drops, so here he is. We're going over some easy to replicate combo strings, basic cancels, loops, transformation details, and a recommended preset for competitive play, picking up the character. If there is a character you want to see next, drop a comment. We'll go for the most popular requests so we don't waste any time on characters you guys don't want to see. Vegito is a very popular Dragon Ball character, and he recently popped back up in the fight against Merge Zamasu in Dragon Ball Super. As a fusion of Goku and Vegeta, you would imagine that he'd be a beast, and sure enough, that power is captured very well in Xenoverse 2. However, with all that praise, I have to keep it straightforward with you guys and tell you guys that the ups and downs of this character are gonna make or break your decision to use him or not. I'll keep it as neutral as possible. Vegito is an arrogant fighter, and that makes him a bit goofy, but his biggest downsides are multi-hit combo strings and his fairly short range. He goes absolutely wild with his early attacks and his light combo string, and he will lose control if you just end up mashing the buttons down. I personally try to avoid the fourth light attack at all costs unless I'm going for a specific stamina break or a bait to make the opponent vanish. Vegito's short range comes into play when you're trying to use a dashing light attack or stat manual vanish attacks. Sometimes you'll notice you just barely miss the target, and this is because Vegito must have gotten Vegeta's T-Rex arms. I don't know what it is, he got the shortest range of life. You have to basically be touching your opponent's body for the dashing light to hit outside of latency helping you. And this is a good thing for your opponent though, because Vegito hits very, very hard. So the less you hit them, the better it is for them. You can honestly beat the opponent to death using just Vegito's heavy combo string since the attacks do so much damage and they have such great hit stun. But he is a character that you want to make sure you know how to work with in the neutral to get him to his best of his ability. Vegito has a loop that you can use by just using triangle 3 times and pushing forward a little bit towards your target while they're hit stun. And if it hasn't passed by yet, you'll see it a bit later in the video. It's easier to pull off in the Super Saiyan since most of your end lag is kind of shaved off of you, but it's a very good tool for pressuring your opponent to snap vanish. In a match against Scarlet Vigilante on the channel, I'm pretty sure you can see him using it against me in PvP, so it works online. It's a very nice loop, and the damage is ridiculous, as with most things on this character. Vegito has access to heavy knockdowns, warps, and of course knockbacks, meaning he's very reliable regardless of which part of the map you're on. This is good because with a character that has this much damage with such little effort, you want to be able to burst into any combo string or ender that suits your situation best. If you were wondering, he has several true combos into his supers and ultimates, meaning if you want us to go for style, you honestly could. You could just do it. It's ridiculous. He has over 10 ways to link into his Spirit Sword itself, if I remember correctly, and if they haven't started yet, you will see some combo concepts into these supers and ultimates in the video. Everything is safest after stamina breaks or when your opponent is below 2 bars of stamina, so be sure to be practical and use the practical confirms to make sure you don't botch the punish when you finally do get to it. Vegito has some dash cancels, guard cancels, and even a practical step cancel. He can even do a looped combo on a blocking opponent to keep applying pressure and back off without having to stick around and take the extra recovery frame. So you have a character who can pretty much be annoying and still do a lot of damage. Vegito kind of messes with me in a way where I'll end up slacking because I'm doing so much damage I can kind of afford to lose a little bit of health to give the opponent hope and then kind of smack it all away. It's really cool. My personal favorite preset is the one with pressure sign because it's a fun taunt for sure, but for competitive play, no preset comes close to preset 3. Sledgehammer is an invaluable tool on a character with this much strike super investment. Add to the fact that you can confirm into it fully charged for a heavy knockdown. You have a preset with so much synergy, it hurts. It hurts. This is a really good character just off Sledgehammer and his moveset alone. And his stats, I guess. And you honestly don't need Big Bang Attack or Finish Breaker, but you can use both in any situation that you would use Sledgehammer in. So this means if you want to style on your opponent, you can, but otherwise, your Shining Sword or your Holy Grail is basically Sledgehammer. We go over the Super Saiyan transformation on Vegito, which is basically the same on Goku, and it helps you pump out even more basic attack and strike super damage on Vegito, which is ridiculous as if you needed any more. And it also kind of tweaks your recovery, so it's a very nice transformation that you might honestly need to go into as soon as possible if you want to end the fight without much resistance. Also, this is all just a starting point for you guys to look at in terms of combo strings, some cancels, some loops, and of course some confirms into a super attacks. It is by no means an in-depth guide. What you decide works for you is all up to you and your personal preference. Of course, just seeing it here in the video is not going to make you the best Vegito player ever, so if you see anything in here and you want to practice it, try it out in training mode, see if it works for you. If you need any help with it, I'll be glad to help you out. But all in all, if you want an overview of Vegito really quickly, multi-hit combo strings, short range, and a very, very heavy demand on solid neutral play may be the downsides of the character, but his massive damage, massive kill potential, massive loop potential, and overall versatility make him a very good choice for a cast character. He's not exactly top tier, but he's one of the closest to being there in the right hands. Having damage does not mean that the character is like 100% the best, guys, but I'm sure you don't want to hear that from someone like me, so. Hey, I'm just telling you, he's not exactly top tier, but he's pretty high up. I'll be leaving you with any remaining footage we have for him and letting you know that his skill analysis video is on the end screen of this video, so if you want to see breakdowns of his super attacks for your custom created characters or for Vegito himself, they're going to be on the end screen of this video. If there is a character you want me to cover, drop a comment and I'll look for the most popular or upvoted one, and I'll get right to work on it. I'll be seeing you all in the very next video though, and take care of yourselves. Real show of hands though, how many of you guys going to be using Vegito Blue when the DLC drops? I better see every single one of you that watch this video say you're going to use Vegito. Boy. Take care of yourselves, guys.